Hello again. Turn that fan off. I've been having a lot more trouble with my phone, so I don't know whether this is really going to work or not, but we'll give it a go. Hope you've all had a nice Christmas, and it's a Boxing Day here in jolly old England. It's quite a leisurely day. I'm just sort of updating on things. I've decided against the old buggering about with all the turbos and that, and I am going to just finish this off with a converted exhaust system as I was showing the other day. And while I've been tinkering around board, I've chopped the top off of a... Oh, let's turn that light on. Hang on a minute. Bit more light. Chop the top off of this here pickup truck. There's another one of the junkers that I've bought. So I hacked that quite down. And instead of detailing the panels that are on the side, I thought it was easier just to sand them off and replace them with a panel and the upright ribs with just strip and shaped plastic strip. So I've got another chop on the go there, and I didn't want to give up totally on the idea of using a disc cutting device in your Dremel or in your motor drill, hand drill, whatever they're called, apart from it's like a Hoover. We call every vacuum a Hoover over here, a generic term that's come from the manufacturer. But anyway, I've had a go on this 37 Ford. Another Dick Tracy job has bit the dust. So now I've got an amputated roof. Now these kits come with the roof sections separate, and this one's out of another option in one of the kits, a 3-window chop. But there isn't, as far as I know, a 5-window chop. So, well, here is one. This is going to be quite hard to do because of all the curvature, which is why the roof's in a... I'm hoping that the blue will give a background that you can see through. I've let in grooves there in the roof that I haven't really taken out yet, because I'm hoping to push this panel forward. But I have got V's in the side of this part. At the front pillar there, to move that whole section of windscreen forward, backwards rather, to tilt it. And the same at the back, will give a little tilt to that, which I'll infill underneath that bead when it comes back to sitting it on there. And hopefully that will bring the roof distances back down and keep these pillars in a straight line. Right, so this one will be happening over the next few weeks. I'm probably going to use an amount of milliput on this. I don't like to, but there's going to be... This roughens up your edges a lot more than using a saw, but because of the way it was, it just seemed give a Dremel another go. So it is messier. I have kept the off-cut parts. I think I've just swept them off the table with my arm, actually. Chunks of black plastic I have wrapped for the sections that I've cut out there, which is about, for those who may be interested, oh, there they are. These slithers are the remnants, so there's only a mil or so there. I think the total chop will work out at about 4 mil by the time all the roughness is gone. It's much more awkward to keep these things square than with a saw, and balancing out the cuts, because it's so brutal. It really is. I'm still going to go back to saws, I think. Anyway, coming up to... Don't want to bore your days of Christmas. Sure you've got loads of presents to play with all. So it's Merry Christmas to everybody, well, whoever they are, and everybody who's an old sub and a new sub. Best wishes for the new year. I think that's about it for today. Anyway, Merry Crimbo, Happy New Year, and that's the lot from me. Cheerio. Yeah, best wishes from jolly old England.